Now, put people in timeout for different reasons. Okay, all right, I got it. All right, YouTube. So, let's take he's randomly going live for 300, Alex. Boom. All right, just joking. I am here. I am live. I am on location, as you can see behind me. Once again, I'm out here in the streets. I'm not going to show you all my messy clothes, but behind me, as you can see, the setup has begun. Let's have to put the soft boxes up. Shout out to Marriott, because I'm in the old stomping grounds. Now, the reason this is a plan, I'm working night shifts, so like I'm getting acclimated, but it is the first of the month, October the 1st. And you know, on my channel, what does the first mean? It means the rent day live. Now, I know people are gonna be waiting on me to drive me to work and so on and so forth, but you know, I gotta talk to the family. You know what I'm saying? My release schedule's been wonky lately because I've been super swamped, having allergic reactions, and you know, had some health scares, but I'm coming back. It's gonna be great, and I got some great stuff planned. Now, because this is gonna be a relatively short live as to what I normally do, what I wanted to do is take the time to actually respond to the general Sledge Inc. team. He actually did a video ranking his travel cards. What's up, John? He did a video ranking his travel cards, and he challenged other creators to do the same. Now, what I can respect is that other creators actually did this live. I'd rather do it live. I don't really, I'm really trying to get away from canned videos, even though I have a couple that are set up. I've been working on some outlines. I'm really glad you're feeling better. I appreciate you, John. You can still hear a little congestion in my voice, but it's been a wild couple of weeks. Oh, and quick fact, I actually performed my first wedding. It was awesome. And I married two humans, and they were pretty happy about it. But in order to not waste time, because as you know, when I do these things, I don't even wait for people to get here. Let me rank my travel cards. Now, based on my memory, right? I didn't even watch my own videos. I should be ashamed of myself. But based on my own memory, I have about 11 really the cards that I dedicate for travel. What's up, Ravenous? So let me rank them. So I'm going to start at the bottom and we'll work our way up to the top. So out of the 11 cards I have, my absolute bottom travel card, and then considering all the things that they've done lately, is going to be my Delta Blue card. Now, my Delta Blue Amex Rewards card is a card that I ended up downgrading from the Delta Platinum card. Now, I downgraded that card because the wife already has it. There was no need for us to pay, 2 annual fees, plus we still had a buy one, get one certificate. So my Delta Blue card is going to be at the bottom of my 11 travel cards. Sledge in the building, Ravenous in the building, John in the building. So now as we move up the list, is actually going to be number 10 is my Chase Sapphire Preferred. Now, most people are going to take umbrage with that, but if you know me, if you know my channel, you already know. I just don't think the CSP is all of that. I think it's popular. I think people like talking about it. I think it's a pamphlet that people have read off the website, memorized very well, and are just like, if they're saying it, I'm saying it. But I just don't think it's a great card. I don't even think it's a great travel card. I just think it's something that people have latched on to. And it's a great way for them to play musical chairs with the sign-on bonus to keep people interested. So, number 9 on my list of 11 is actually going to be the Apple card. So now you might be asking yourself, the Apple card is not a transfer card. Yes and no. I would source the Apple card as a transfer card because the Apple card has no fees. None. No late payment, no travel fee, no foreign exchange fee, nothing. And it's a World Elite MasterCard. So actually, under the World Elite program, it will afford you some travel benefits should you take advantage of them. So the Apple Card can actually be a powerful partner in your travel trips. And especially if you go to Europe or any of the other, other countries where instead of like the United States, they've taken a bold leap into 2010 and use near field communications for you to pay. It's very convenient. And on top of that, you pretty much got yourself a Basement 2X card with daily cash back. And as the general has stated, you cannot buy activities, excursions, and food with points. You still got to deal with cash. So let's go into the next card. My number 8 card is my Hyatt business card. Caesar in the building. Um, let I got that card just because I wanted to see if I could get the card, and it was definitely a card that I wasted a Beyond 524 slot for. I like Hyatt as a program, but the Hyatt business card it's just not that great. It really isn't. One of the great things about it is getting that Hyatt leverage membership, and then also the fact that your AUs get Discover status, but Discover status is kind of. But even though Hyatt is a great brand, I have the card, and I actually use it for my gym membership, so I can get 2x Hyatt points for that. So I mean that's its use, but as far as traveling with it, I've used it to actually. If you're not using this card to pay for Hyatt hotels proper, then you're not really using this card to its full potential because it's far and away the best multiplier. But I have done that to go to the Hyatt Centric in Miami, and that was a good trip. But as far as a card itself, so it's pretty close to the bottom of the list. So now Number 7. Number 7. And the only reason this card outranked the Hyatt business card, or else it would have ranked lower, is because it has transferable currencies that I can get access to with no annual fee. And that is the Capital One Venture One card. Now, if you've watched my Credit Confession series, you will see that me getting this card was a sincere mistake because I was literally dumber than a bag of hammers as far as it came to product changing, and I totally did an experiment which did not work in my favor. So that's the only reason I got this card. But this card gets 1.25 points on all spend. It's a catch-all. It's not even as good as the Quicksilver, but it does earn Capital One miles, which gives you access to Capital One transfer partners. So that's the only reason it outranked the Hyatt card for me. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even use it, to be honest with you. I was paying daycare with it and such, but it's not that great. So we are coming to the middle of the list, and we are coming to the Bonvoy business. Let's see here. Tampa travel. New Hyatt opening in St. Augustine Beach, 10-5. Can't wait to use points for a stay. St. Augustine is absolutely beautiful. I love going there. I've been there quite a few times. So you got to let me know, Tampa travel, how that works out. If you got a channel, please, as a matter of fact, let me know so I can sub to you. Because I will do that. Because I definitely want to see that. But the Bonvoy business, right, I have my list here, is number 6. And the Bonvoy business is the reason why I'm here. You see all my stuff. I'm doing my turn. You know, I'm here in this Fairfield Inn, you know, with my lovely wallpaper. So luxurious with my wallpaper. Let's see here, traveling experience. What risks go with applying for 2 business credit cards besides 2 hard inquiries? Also, how long should I wait before applying for a new one? Well, applying for 2 business cards can be 2 hard inquiries if you apply for 2 business cards that are outside of the same family. For example, with American Express, if you apply for 2 business cards with American Express, right, you can do like Blue Business Plus or Hyatt Business. Now remember, because American Express is relational, that first inquiry counts, the second one doesn't, but you will not get a second inquiry until you apply for a personal card, which leads me to a quick fact. American Express will only count the first inquiry as you enter their family of cards unless you apply for a business card before you own any of their personal cards. So if you apply for a business card, then you start doing your personals, you're going to find 2 inquiries. But if you do it the other way around, it's only 1. Apply for your personals, get a business, you won't get a new inquiry. But to answer your question, as far as how long you should wait between business card applications, that depends on how much you are going to really devote to hitting the minimum spend and how much spend that you have, going in. Now, with the Amex example, one of them will earn MR points and the other one will earn a non-transferable proprietary currency like Hilton points, Marriott points, and so on and so forth. But if you want cards across 2 families, what I would say is if your spend can support it, go ahead and just apply for them at the same time and work your business spend to see how much your spend can support. Let's see here. Well, it didn't work that way for me. I got hit with 2 inquiries on my first card, so they were both. Really? On Amex? Because I only got one. Out of all 8 of my cards, I only got 1 inquiry. Period. Man, that's messed up. But anyway, back to the Marriott Bonvoy business. The Bonvoy business afforded me 15 extra nights. It is a great card for a $125 annual fee. I've actually used the free night award for my upcoming trip to Atlanta when me and the wife are going to Paris. It has paid for itself. It earns an incredible, I think I'm at 23 points a dollar when I use it at Marriott properties, because it helped usher me into Titanium Elite status, which also granted me United Silver status, the easiest status to get without ever actually sitting in a plane. I get the bonus points every single time I check in. I get room preferential treatment on a space available basis. I literally just use this card 3 times for this Fairfield in Miami, and the Town Place Suites in my hometown in South Florida. So this card is pretty awesome. Plus, you know, it can be a filling gas card because it does have a gas category. That's something that you definitely want to keep in mind. All right, so we're whittling down now. Number 5 is my Hilton Surpass card. My Hilton Surpass card, its superpower is actually being a great catch-all card to build up Hilton points. I've been using it. I got the deal when I broke out of pop-up jail, and I got the FNA with it, so I didn't have to spend on the Aspire, even though I just referred my brother to an Aspire. Shout out to him for the Aspire. He's going to be having a great trip that I help him plan with his wife. They're going to be doing a round trip to San Francisco for a couple of days for a grand total of $23 for the 2 of them, and they're extremely happy. I'm so nice with this, not even funny. But in any case, Anthony Venture coming in hot. Like, I appreciate you, Anthony. I didn't even expect you to be here. It's one of my impromptu go lives. But Anthony asked, Marriott Boundless or the World of Hyatt Personal First? I would probably do the Marriott Boundless because I'm a Marriott loyalist. And on top of that, to be perfectly honest with you, I'm not particularly impressed with the Personal Hyatt card. I'm just not. The business card is worse than the Personal Hyatt card because at least the Personal gives you a free night award, but the Personal really isn't terribly impressive to me. It's one of those situations, kind of like having an Amex Green card and a Delta Platinum card, only to find that the Amex Green card potentially can get you more bang for your buck on Delta than even the Delta card, because it's just a better earner of convertible currencies. So for me, I would say Boundless first. Abdullahi. Hey man, Abdullahi World. Hey, if y'all get a chance, man. Abdullahi World, I like this guy. You know what I mean? I like him. He's an up-and-comer. I know he doesn't have a lot of videos because he's actually doing it the right way, taking my advice, and building up his wealth and resources before stepping into other things. But if you get a chance, please check out his oh man, we got a Halls fund for me too. Wait a minute, John. Let me do you proud. Hold on. I will re-up. I appreciate that, John. Thank you so much for the super chat. But back to Abdullahi World, I got to tell you, I like the guy. I want you guys to check him out. You know, he wants to learn. He wants to do the things that it takes to be successful. And I have to say, I do admire him for that. So please check him out. Now, the Hilton Surpass. My bad. Another thing with the Hilton Surpass, and I saw you, Leonie Carter, you said that you sent your husband to the grocery store with it. That card can be a clearinghouse for Hilton points, and I gotta say, I like it. And it's also another card that I use for gas. So I drive an electric, but my wife will actually use that card so we can rack up the Hilton points since she drives an SUV. And then even if we gotta buy gas for her mom, it's one of the better cards that we use. It's just a good card. I really like it. I'm not gonna read the pamphlet like everybody else does, but it's a great card. All right, where are we? Number 4. Number 4 is going to be the Chase Inc. Business Preferred. That is the card that most people would say would be equivalent to the CSP on the personal side. I would say it is much better because it actually has useful multipliers, including advertising and such, and it earns you the same Chase points. It has a $95 annual fee and it gives you the same access to Chase travel partners. I think the Chase Inc. Business Preferred is a better card, and I think it's smart that Chase really propagates the fact that if people don't have, well, they don't propagate the fact, but they don't do a lot to dissuade people from thinking that they have to have a great business in order to get it. Just get the card. It will take a 520. It won't take up a 524 slot, but if you have one available, you can get it and still be able to apply for something else. You know what I mean? So I think that card is a way better get. As a matter of fact, I have a CSP because I'm an authorized user on my wife's CSP. But really and truly, I think it's better to use the Chase Inc. Business in conjunction with the Freedom Flex and the Chase Inc. Unlimited. I think it's better. So let's see here. See what's going on here. There's a King of Ink cards, man. They were passing them out, and Sledge, I was taking them. I was taking them fast too. So, let's see here. Ravenous says, I'm still considering getting either a hotel card or an Amex Green. Thank you for your answering. Yeah, Amex Green is legit one of the most underrated cards out there, period. I was guilty of it until I thought I was getting it for the bonus, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. I think it's a keeper card. I really do. For occasional travel, for 3x on dining, 3x on transit, 3x on travel, plus you get travel protections, plus lounge buddy, plus, ooh, my computer's running that bag. Plus, that's one of the things about going live. Plus you get TSA pre-check. I think it's a keeper, but that's just me. Plus the clear membership as well. So just throwing that out there. So now the Chase Inc. Business Preferred is my number 4. Now we're getting to the top 3, and my number 3 card is the Built MasterCard. Look, I don't care who you are. Do not sleep on the Built card. It is far and away better than CSP because you get everything the CSP gives you, plus better multipliers for free. Because everybody's defense is, the CSP gives me access to Hyatt. So does the Built card for free. No 524 rule attached. Oh man, I have a great, what did I say? A great limit with the CSP. The Built card, I mean, everyone I've talked to, maybe I've missed a few, have gotten 10K minimum. The game player Good Shorts. Can you say happy birthday to me? Happy birthday to the game player Good Shorts. I'm sorry, the gamer play Good Shorts on YouTube. Happy birthday to you. I appreciate you coming to the live. But for me, the Built card, especially because even as a homeowner, I pay my HOA, so I actually use the rent feature. So Sledge, I totally understand why it would rank lower on somebody else's list. But I actually use the rent feature in order to pay for my HOA. And it's just a good card. I've done a review on it. It's a World Elite MasterCard, no foreign exchange fees. It is a better, quote unquote, travel card than the CSP far and away. So now, number 2 is the card I just mentioned, the Amex Green card. This card has a versatile set of 3x travel, and if you go to any major metropolitan areas with mass transit, you can get almost 3x on almost everything as far as moving around with this card. In addition to that, all the Amex cards on this list, every single one of them, have access to Amex's superpower, which is Amex offers. These Amex offers can be very lucrative. Most people complain about the vendors, but look, if you're in the Amex world, that's just something you got to deal with. They expect you to shop nice and shop, fancy schmancy. You got to deal with it. It is what it is. But the Amex Green card, plus they had a record high sign up bonus. Amex really did their thing with the green card. It's a great card. Not the business one, because as the general has really outlined, the business Amex Green, it's not trash, but it's trash. So I'm definitely with you there, Sledge. And without further ado, because I told you guys it's going to be a short one because I actually have to drive a carpool to work. My number one, and I think anybody who knows me already knows what my number one travel card is. I've said it a million times. Is my Charles Schwab Amex Platinum. Without a doubt, I've gotten so much value for this card. The only card that I have got approaching the value from is from my Amex Gold card. And that's because I like to eat. It's a habit that I developed at birth. So the Amex Platinum card, look, I understand Amex's recent changes. I get it. Some of them I like, some of them I don't. Nothing beats this card, period, whatsoever in the realm of travel. With lounge access, okay, you get limited Delta lounge access, but you get Plaza Premium access. Plaza Premium will get you in the Capital One lounge without having a Capital One card. Okay, oh my God, I can't bring a guest into the Centurion Lounge, but you can bring them into the Priority Pass Lounge, which you also have a membership for. You also have the Escape Lounges that are part of the Centurion Network. That's just, that is just the idea behind just the lounge access, the travel benefits, baggage delay, which I have done. It's a bit of a lengthy claims process, but they will honor the stuff because Amex owns the insurance company that indemnifies your bags when you go. I'm telling you right now, period. The Amex travel card is my absolute number one. Getting in to Centurion Lounges, using the card. I am not a big flexer, but look, when you have the card and you successfully use it, and here's a pro tip. Here's something that a lot of you don't know. When you go to the Centurion Lounge, right, you will listen to people try to bring guests in because, oh, I easily put 6 figures through this card. At the desk at the Centurion Lounge, they can see how much spend you have on your card. They'll know what kind of spender you are with the Amex Platinum card as you try to gain access to lounges. So that's just a pro tip. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. And the Platinum card, the sign-up bonus, 5X on travel, directly booked with airlines, directly and through Amex Travel for the hotels. It's just, you got your travel incidental credit. I'm not going to go through all of them. You guys can watch my playlist where I have outlined every single travel benefit of the Amex card. But look, $695 fee, you get it all. But I just wanted to respond to the general, because the general doesn't give orders and they go ignored. That is just simply out of the question. Shout out to you, Sledge. I appreciate you for, inspiring me to do this live. I also just wanted to, get in the building, speak to the family. It is the first. And even though I was under the weather, I didn't think I'd do it, but I want to make sure I did it. I'm working on some special projects here. I'm going to be shooting some videos. I got some great outlines, and we're going to try to ramp up the schedule so I can be back in the mix. I've been seeing some great videos and great lives come out from fellow creators. Anthony Venture did a couple great live feeds, and they're a lot of fun to watch. And I'm telling you, even if you don't speak Spanish, get on Cesar Joel's channel and subscribe. Because, if I could pick up a word or two here, I appreciate it. You know what I mean? Sledge is killing it with the shorts game, coming out with the cards. He's an associated creator with 850 Credit Club. Sledge has just been a beast in this thing. That's why he's the general. And, unless we get some sort of president here, nobody outranks the general. I just want to shout out everybody who came through. All the friends of the channel, I appreciate you. Abdullahi World, Sledging Team, Cesar Joel, Leonie Carter. Who else is here? And once again, happy birthday again to the gamer player Good Shorts. Anthony Venture, definitely John. Who else is here? Ravenous. I just want to say I appreciate you guys. I got to head out and go make this money, feed all my little ones. But I wanted to hit you guys off with this live. And what is it, 24:30? So we got 30 seconds here. I think I answered everyone's questions. Let's see here. Sledge's about to get his 3rd platinum. Yo, I was watching that live. Is it Noble Credit? The man has 7 platinum cards. That was crazy. He's cool though. He's actually the first one who did the live response to Sledge's challenge. So This isn't exactly an original idea, but you already know, Chaz Money Minutes. If I don't have to script it, let's just do it. My computer bag fell all on camera. So these are things that you got to deal with when you go live. Tampa Travel, I appreciate you for coming through. And then there was one other, Travel Benefits, I want to say it was. I want to make sure I get the channel name right, just in case anybody wants to go back. Travel and Experience. Travel and Experience, they had asked, so I should wait 3 months before applying for another card. Once again, if you are still here, remember, applying for business cards in the interval at which you do it depends on whether your spend could support it. So most people like to relegate these things to time, whereas you should relegate it to spend, because ultimately your time is your money. So with that being said, you could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here. I appreciate you guys. Much love and peace out.